I just want to say something real quick before we begin the SmackDown review. The Women's Tag Team Championships, to me now, are officially 100% irrelevant. I'm gonna tell you why. How come we got 3 teams from Monday Night Raw, Nia and Tamina, Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan, and Sasha Banks and Bayley. They have to qualify and bust their ass to get into this chamber match. Meanwhile, on SmackDown, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but on the Raw side, they're doing something right. I know. Meanwhile, on the SmackDown side, they're doing everything wrong. How come you got the other 3 teams for SmackDown not even lift a finger and they get their way into the chamber without even qualifying? The Iconics, Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, and as of tonight, during SmackDown Live tonight, we got an announcement that Carmella and Naomi are in this chamber match without even qualifying. Without even qualifying. I ask why. How come Monday Night Raw on their side, I can't believe I'm actually saying this shit again. How come Monday Night Raw's side is doing something good? Meanwhile, on the SmackDown side, they're doing everything wrong. Why is that? If you guys think that Monday Night Raw is the A show because of that reason, you're a fucking lunatic. Honestly. Well, I'm not gonna give you guys my prediction of who's gonna win the matchup. You guys are gonna get that prediction next Saturday on the episode of the Wrestling Fan Podcast on the Elimination Chamber preview and prediction show next Saturday. Other than that, folks, I don't know why SmackDown's 3 teams didn't have to even lift a finger to qualify. Meanwhile, the other 3 teams on Raw have to qualify. It's making the Women's Tag Team Championships that less irrelevant. That more relevant, I should say. Starting now, I don't care about the Women's Tag Team titles. I don't care. Yeah, sure, it's historic. Yeah, sure. On that side note, I don't care. I honestly don't care. Other than that, folks, other than that, I said this always. I always say this on my SmackDown Live reviews. Sometimes SmackDown is a complete hit or a complete miss. Tonight, this particular show was a complete missable show. Other than the Becky Lynch slapping of Triple H and the fantastic matchup between Randy Orton and Mustafa Ali, that's it. That's technically it. I don't know what to tell you guys. SmackDown, sure, SmackDown did build more towards the chamber better than Monday Night Raw. That's because Raw had nothing else going. That's why this is what happens when you have a Universal Champion that's handcuffing the championship and the Raw Women's Championship also being handcuffed. Other than that, what does Raw side have for the chamber? Nothing. So far, did you notice that we don't have a single Raw match for the chamber? Meanwhile, SmackDown's doing every single thing job. But this is the shit that we're getting on the road to WrestleMania. I ask why. Who cares? This chamber match, this chamber pay-per-view is looking pretty fucking boring. Other than the Women's Tag Team Championship chamber match and the WWE Championship chamber match, that's it. That's all we got to look forward to. Just 2 matches with just a week and a half to go. I'm looking at my calendar right here. A week and a half into the chamber? on the road to WrestleMania? I don't know. I don't know. I wish they can just put another takeover. But we don't get another takeover to WrestleMania weekend. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys missed SmackDown Live tonight, don't even fucking worry about it. This show was completely fucking missable. Missable. That's all I gotta say. This is your SmackDown Live review, guys, for your Tuesday, February 5th, 2019. I am, of course, Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support this past couple of weeks. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I have a quick announcement to make before SmackDown Live review begins. If you guys heard of WrestleMania Access, which is going to start from April 4th to April 8th, I will be at Access Day 3, Session 2 on Saturday, April 6th from 1 to 5 p.m. I will be there. If you guys are going to be in the New York area, in the Brooklyn area, that weekend for WrestleMania Access, I'm going to be at Brooklyn Pier 12 that weekend with my friends and my lovely girlfriend that weekend. So if you guys are going to be in that area, I love to meet you guys. I would love to take pictures with you guys, interact with you guys, you know, just share a great moment with you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Like I said, I will be at Brooklyn Pier 12 Saturday, April 6th from 1 to 5 p.m. I will be there. Come around and show support, man. I would love to see all you guys during WrestleMania weekend on the day of the Hall of Fame. What else can I say about you guys, man? If you guys are so far enjoying this review, guys, smash that like button as hard as you possibly can. Comment down below what you guys thought of SmackDown Live tonight. If you're new to the channel and you're watching this video and you're visiting the channel for the very first time, hit that subscribe button. Down below. Give this channel a chance. I provide content every single day for you guys. Turn on those bells for all notifications. Ring those bells for all notifications. Let's begin this SmackDown Live review. Now, I don't know what the fuck I hit my speaker, but Charlotte, I have to fix something here on my freaking monitor. I know the brightness is a little too high. Let's bring this down. Perfect. All right, so Charlotte kicked off SmackDown Live by not so subtly hinting that she would be more than happy to take Becky Lynch's place if the now suspended Irish last kicker couldn't get healthy in time for WrestleMania. Now, I read this report that the WrestleMania main event is technically on lock. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the report that I clearly read, will scare every single one of you. What the report is, what the match is, you guys have to wait till Saturday for the next episode of the Wrestling Fan Podcast right here on the channel. Lynch immediately emerged from the WWE Universe, hopping the barricade, more than ready to give Charlotte a piece of her mind. WWE officials sprinted into the ring to separate the two rivals, and Triple H arrived and dismissed Charlotte before speaking to Becky. Now, after that, Triple H started talking to Becky and everything else. Triple H music plays, and he tells Becky to go home because she is suspended. Hunter tells Becky to see a doctor if she wants her suspension to end. Hunter tells Charlotte to leave because it does not concern her. Hunter says it is between him and Becky. If you want to go to WrestleMania and face Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship, see the doctor and get cleared. That's all Becky has to do. See the doctor, get cleared, you get your match with Ronda at WrestleMania. Becky says she does not trust Hunter or anyone. Now, honestly, I don't see Stone Cold in Becky. I don't. And I said this yesterday on my Raw review. Becky Lynch is the CM Punk of the women's division. She's just that chick that just doesn't give a fuck. Becky Lynch was the person that was not supposed to get over. But look at her now. She's completely over. If you can't compare if you cannot compare Becky Lynch to Stone Cold Steve Austin, you can clearly compare Becky Lynch to CM Punk. To CM Punk. Hunter says Becky doesn't have to trust it. It is what it is. See the doctor and get medically cleared and see Ronda Rousey. Until then, go home. I just love Triple H's. Listen, the one person that you really have to stop what you're doing and listen to the man speak is Triple H. He commands your attention when it comes to his promos. I'm telling you, Triple H, when it comes to the microphone, he's one of the greatest of all time. When it comes to the promos. Just fantastic shit by Triple H, bro. Hunter says he did not see it until now. Hunter says he bought into the I'm the man crap like everyone else. You are not the man. You are just a self-destructor afraid of failure. You can stand there with that smug look on your face, but Hunter says she knows he is right. You are looking for a way out of this thing. When you scratch and claw your way to the pinnacle of your career, you got your match at Survivor Series, but you came to Raw and recklessly found a way out of the match. You knew it was a suicide mission, and you did it. You came out the next night and claimed to be a martyr. You say you are in a medical prison, and is a convenient excuse. You see, Triple H, man, I just love his work. You scratched and clawed your way back to get a match at WrestleMania. Now here we are with the convenient excuse looking for a way out. The truth is that you are afraid. You are scared. That is what this is all about. You are afraid to go to the doctor and scared of what they will say. Hunter says he does not believe that Becky is injured. He asks if this is an act to get out of the match. You'll say that you are scared, and then when they tell you that you cannot go to WrestleMania, you are scared that the doctor will say that you can go to WrestleMania and you can face Ronda Rousey. If you do, you are afraid that at WrestleMania, Ronda Rousey will expose you as the fraud you are. Crazy shit, man. Hunter says that Hunter says that Becky is afraid that on the biggest stage of them all, with the world watching, that you will show that Becky Lynch fears Ronda Rousey. Then all of a sudden, Becky slaps Hunter. All of a sudden. It just came out of nowhere. Hunter and Becky stare each other down. Becky smiles and walks away. Becky leaves through the crowd as they go to commercial. I'm going to say this now. This opening segment was fantastic. It showed intensity, more intensity, especially coming out of Triple H. That's one. Number two, if you guys are thinking that Becky Lynch is injured, she's not injured. She is not injured. It is a selling point. Becky Lynch is not hurt. If Becky Lynch was hurt, we would have been heard this on the news and rumors throughout the whole weekend. Becky is not hurt. Becky's knee injury is a way to sell the fact that she wants to get sympathy from the crowd. And I said this yesterday on my Raw review. Who's going to be the heel and who's going to be the babyface come WrestleMania? Becky's not going to be the heel. Fuck no. Becky is not going to be the heel. Ronda is. And I was saying this to myself after Raw last night and after I uploaded my Raw review. I wouldn't mind if Ronda turned heel. I wouldn't mind it. I really don't mind it. If Ronda was to turn heel coming into this match against Becky at WrestleMania, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't really mind it whatsoever. But like I said, Becky getting suspended last night on Raw is going to separate Ronda and Becky for the foreseeable future. You don't have to put Becky on Raw every single week. I wouldn't mind seeing Ronda on SmackDown at least once or maybe twice, but not on back-to-back weeks. No. I don't mind that. That's the thing. Ronda should come to SmackDown, make an appearance or two, build up the matchup between her and Becky for WrestleMania. But that the news that broke out as of earlier this afternoon, this potential one-on-one match might not even happen. Might not even fucking happen. I say this, and I'm going to save that report for Saturday, for the podcast on Saturday. One thing about Vince McMahon, card subject to change. That's all I'm going to say. Vince sticks to one thing and then all of a sudden changes it and makes it even worse. And if you thought Vince McMahon is out of touch, wait till the report I give you guys on Saturday's podcast. It's going to be a good episode on Saturday, man. It's going to be a good episode on Saturday's podcast. But this opening segment was good. After that segment, this show just went downhill, boring from there. The Good Brothers versus Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. To be honest, I did not even pay attention. Like I said, I wasn't joking. I was on my phone, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, buying my Tommaso Ciampa t-shirt for fucking access. That's it. That's all I did for an hour and a half. My PlayStation 4 had more attention than this show tonight. My phone had more attention than SmackDown Live tonight. I just didn't care. Why are you pairing Rusev and Nakamura together? They have no chemistry whatsoever. They don't even coexist as a tag team. You're just putting them there as a tag team just for the sake of being a tag team. And this is what I said. Merge the Raw and SmackDown tag teams together. Simple shit. Simple shit. Rusev and Nakamura win. Who cares? Who cares? Nakamura kicks Gallows Anderson with a flying boot to Rusev and a Mosca kick to Carl Anderson for the victory. That's it. That's it. Rusev and Nakamura win. Do you care? No, I don't. I don't. Mustafa Ali says no one expects him to survive Randy Orton or the Elimination Chamber. What if the Viper tries to strike and misses? What if he survives the Elimination Chamber and becomes WWE Champion? Let me tell you, man, one thing about Mustafa Ali before I continue with this. He has a bright future on SmackDown Live. He has a bright future. Listen, the Superstar Shakeup is coming the week after the Raw, after WrestleMania. I don't want to see Mustafa Ali on that Raw. Anybody that's on the SmackDown Live roster right now gets moved over to Raw, instant buried. Instant buried. Instant buried. But Mustafa Ali, if he stays on SmackDown Live after the Superstar Shakeup, he's got a future. He's got a bright future ahead of him, man, on SmackDown Live. And for the fact that he got promoted from 205 Live to SmackDown says a lot about the kid. I see money in Mustafa Ali in 2019, man. Money. Paige is in the back as she has clips from Fighting for My Family. This movie looks pretty interesting. I want to watch it for some reason. I love Paige. I just miss Paige, man. Next week, we're getting a McMiz TV segment with the Usos as guests for next week. Just 5 more days before the Chamber. Usos are in the back, and Jimmy says at the Elimination Chamber, it is the Usos taking on the tag champs. Jay says they are calling themselves the best tag team in the world. Jimmy says you have, in one hand, a guy trying to make his daddy proud, and on the other hand, you have someone whose dream was to be a tag team champion. Jimmy says they know when to be hot and cold at the same time. Are you your brother's keeper? Jay says next week things will get locked down. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. Randy Orton says he is not going to bother learning his opponent's name tonight because he is like so many previous opponents. He will not see names, just faces. He will leave bodies in the way of becoming WWE Champion yet again. We got a matchup between Randy Orton and Mustafa Ali. This matchup was fantastic. Mustafa Ali, man. I'm going to say this, that I said this earlier, like a few minutes ago. Mustafa Ali has a future. If he stays on SmackDown Live after the Superstar Shakeup in April, He's got a fucking future. He's got, and in this matchup tonight, he hung with the best of them. He hung with the best of Randy Orton. Orton is one of the greatest of all time. One of the greatest ever. And the fact that Mustafa Ali not only got a fucking black eye during the matchup, he just continued to give Orton his best shot. Let me say this, man. Orton and Mustafa Ali, this matchup was good. Good matchup. Pretty good matchup. Ali with a thrust kick and a second one. Orton sends Ali to the apron and kicks him. But Ali escapes the IE DDT and it kicks Orton. Ali with a rolling X Factor for a near fall. Ali with an elbow. And Ali goes for tornado DDT. But he fakes Orton, who was waiting for the RKO. Ali with a tornado DDT for a near fall. Ali goes up top, but Orton pulls Ali off and hits an RKO for the 3 count. That was only Ali's mistake. You went on top, you gave the freaking tornado DDT, you faked it, so Orton want to give you the RKO, gives him the tornado DDT, but then again it goes back up again, and Orton pulls off Ali and gives him an RKO. Once too many. Going up to the top rope. One time too many. Orton picks up a win here. That RKO was devastating. That shit was, let me tell you, man. Orton, when it comes to him delivering the RKO, it's just picture fucking perfect. I'm telling you, man, Orton is one of my all-time favorites, man. He's one of my all-time favorites. One of my all-time favorites. Post-match, Samoa Joe attacks Orton and applies the Coquina Clutch. Joe kicks Ali to the floor as Joe goes up the ramp. Daniel Bryan comes out and Eric Rowan runs interference for Bryan. Joe goes to the back while Daniel Bryan makes his way to the ring to cut his promo. Now, here's one thing about Daniel Bryan. He debuted his new championship last week. Which I actually like it. I'm not going to lie to you. I actually like it. I actually fucking like it. Does it look better than the Universal Championship? Hell yeah, it does. Any championship look better than the fucking Universal title. Still intense over having to defend his championship inside the dreaded Elimination Chamber less than 2 weeks against 5 of SmackDown Live's best superstars. I hate when they call him the new Daniel Bryan. Can you stop calling him that? Please. Can you stop calling Daniel Bryan the new Daniel Bryan? Just call him Daniel Bryan. It sounds fucking corny. The new Daniel Bryan. Huh? Please cut the shit out, creative. Just please cut it out. Daniel Bryan filed a complaint against WWE regarding the matter. The WWE champion and Rowan claimed that those are in charge see him as a threat because of his unorthodox thinking and because he isn't their champion. But Daniel Bryan is the planet's champion. Bryan stated that his placement in the match is uproariously unfair, but that he will prevail at the Elimination Chamber because the ignorant masses and the planet needs him as WWE champion. I love this promo. Love this promo. Daniel Bryan's one of those people, man, that can cut a really good promo. But like I said, I'm not going to give you guys my prediction until next Saturday on the preview and predictions episode of the Wrestling Fan Podcast for the Elimination Chamber. We got Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville versus Naomi and Carmella and the Iconics. With all 3 teams scheduled to participate in the Women's Tag Team Championship Elimination Chamber match, Naomi and Carmella, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, and the Iconics faced off in a triple threat tag team match on SmackDown Live, looking to claim a monumental victory before colliding inside the harrowing structure. With tension still running high between Naomi and Mandy Rose, a tense atmosphere hit the arena. Rose did everything in her power to avoid having the tussle with the Glow, but Naomi soon forced Mandy into the contest. After Peyton Royce got into Naomi's crosshairs, however, Mandy hoisted Naomi into the air and drilled her into the canvas to get the crucial W for Fire and Desire. I like the tag team name, Fire and Desire. I like it. But this match did nothing for me. Even though Mandy Rose is really fucking attractive. I swear to fucking Christ, bro. Good lord. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville beat Naomi and Carmella and the Iconics. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, I did mention it earlier. Naomi and Carmella were has accepted an invitation for the Women's Tag Team Championship Elimination Chamber. I ask why. Like I said, I ask why. Do you care? I sure don't. I sure don't. Finally, guys, main event. Jeff Hardy versus Daniel Bryan. Hardy hit the Twist of Fate and the Swanton Bomb. This match was okay for what it was, but you know Hardy and Daniel, they can go at it for like a longer more time. This match was okay for what it was, but I would love to see these two fight again, but at a pay-per-view. But you know Hardy's going toward the end of his career, so I don't mind seeing Jeff Hardy versus Daniel Bryan again. The matchup those two can provide, give me 20 minutes, I'll be fine with it. Hardy hits the Twist of Fate and the Swanton Bomb, but Rowan made the save before Hardy could get the pinfall, earning him a disqualification victory. Post-match, Bryan locked in the bell lock on Hardy. Samoa Joe attacked Rowan, then choked out Bryan. Then Randy Orton, Mustafa Ali, and AJ Styles all came out and brawled around the ring. Bryan stared down Styles from the top of the entrance ramp before the show went off the air. Like I said, guys, if you guys didn't watch SmackDown Live tonight, you guys didn't miss anything. This was a completely passable show. What else can I say about the show? Was it better than Monday Night Raw? Yeah. Yes, it was. Yes, it fucking was. SmackDown tonight was a better show than Monday Night Raw. That is it, guys, for your SmackDown Live review. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoy SmackDown Live review, hit that thumbs up, guys. Smash that like button as hard as you possibly can. I want to see this video get at least 5 thumbs up in this video. 5 to 7 thumbs up on this video. It'll show me that you guys enjoyed SmackDown Live review. Tomorrow is NXT. Best show of the week. We got brand new tapings for the month of February as they build towards NXT TakeOver New York WrestleMania weekend. I'm going to be there, man. For TakeOver New York at Barclays Center, I am going to be there. And I hope I see you guys there too. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to SmackDown Review. I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT. There will be no live stream tomorrow for NXT. I will live tweet it though. So if you guys want to tweet it with me, you guys can tweet with me. Tweet at me, DM me, whatever you guys want to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT Review. Talk to you guys later.